So what you learned to do on this slide before is basically you learned to convert this exponential equation because you learned how to write this as an exponent on a few slides before. So 2 raised to what power will give you 8. We change that to 3, so now we know that 2 raised to the third power equals 8. And then we rewrote that as log base 2 of 8 is equal to 3. So going from this statement to this statement, and I know I just used some terminology that I haven't explained yet, but going from this statement to this statement is the converting that I'm talking about. Okay, so we go over here, and this is the definition of a log equation. It is straight up the definition, but all it's trying to get you to see is that you can take any exponential equation. Now remember, what are the parts of an exponential equation? You've got right here, that b is called the base. That's the base. This is the exponent. And this is the answer to the exponential equation. This is the answer. Okay? So here's what I need you to understand. When we're working with the log, the answer to a log problem is always the exponent, whatever the exponent was, in the exponential problem. That's the exponent. The base of the exponent is also the base of the log. And then this was the answer to the exponential problem. Okay, so this was the answer. So here's how I remember how to convert from an exponential to a log, or from a log back to the exponential. Here's how I remember it. I remember it as the base stays the base. The base stays the base. And the other two switch places. Okay, so if you want to convert 2 to the x power equals 8 into a log equation, the base of the exponent stays the base of the log, and these other two switch places. Whoops. The 8 becomes the answer, and the x becomes the 8 becomes part of the problem, and the exponent becomes the answer. Okay, so the answer moves in and becomes part of the problem, and then the exponent becomes the answer. So I do want to point out, because this is confusing students a lot, you know, when we're writing this exponent is a smaller font. It's a tiny subscript, and when we this is a normal size number, this is a normal size number. When we write these over here, these two are normal size numbers, and this one is the one that's small. It's the smaller font, okay? It's the subscript. So on this one over here, we have a superscript that's small. Over here, we have a subscript that's small. So we only have one small number and two regular size numbers. And then the way we read this log equation right here is we would say the log base 2 of 8 is equal to x. The way we read the exponent, we say 2 raised to the x power is equal to 8. The way we read the log is we say log base 2 of 8 is equal to x. Okay, so this one would say log base b of y is equal to x. This says b raised to the x power is equal to y. All right, so we're going to give you a chance to practice on the next slide.